Beijing, which is translated as White Cloud Daoist Temple. There are 3 gateways that are associated with the temple, and they represent the Taoist 3 worlds of desire, substance, and emptiness. The temple was built to give honor and sacrifices to Wang Lingguan, the god protecting Taoism. The interior holds a wooden statue of Wang Lingguan. The statue, carved during the Ming Dynasty, has a red face, 3 eyes, and wears a suit of armor. He holds a whip in his hand, and this is a symbol of maintaining order.
So these Taoists are from Jiangsu province, which is actually near where Zhang Laoshi is from. 你们为什么来北京的白云观？
这是我们的家。
这是你们的家。So they're from Jiangsu, but they are working Taoists here. 所以你们是不是全真？你们是全真？
我们是全真第27代弟子。
So they are the 27th generation, right? Disciples of the Chunzhan order, right?
不见天之不闻，包罗天地，养育群生，世之万变，身有光明，3界侍卫，5帝4营，万神朝礼，一时力挺，邪妖丧胆，精怪妄行，内有霹雳，雷神眼明，动会交彻，武器腾腾，金光速现，伏虎人人，云转团息号，日如炸霞炸而毁尘毁覆，五方徘徊，一丈之余，天为黄人，暗为乃书，一言斗章，赐福灵符，元始下降，真有大夫，朝朝其有，明明其无，臣可能自全，臣劳你可否？有名将有来，有时圣贤读。
Okay, the monk's ideal says, I have heard, human life between heaven and earth is like a white colt passing a crack. A sudden flash and it is over. It's coming we cannot control, it's going we cannot stop. Our 6 senses and 8 forms of consciousness keep changing and decaying. The 4 big elements divide and separate, and soon our body is no more. Thus, life is not what I have in my possession.
And the Lama Monastery housed large numbers of Mongolian and Tibetan monks, and this large congregation of monks from different countries led this to becoming the national center of Lama administration.
And he did this to appease the powerful Mongols and the Tibetans by displaying interest in their religion. And according to imperial law, the birthplace of an emperor can't be inhabited by his descendants or his relatives. So this is a Buddhist temple. Buddhism came to Tibet from Nepal and China in the 7th century. Before then, they practiced an ancient shamanistic cult known as the Bon. And the way that it actually was introduced was the Tibetan king was offered 2 brides, one from India and the other from Nepal. So that's how it was introduced.
I mean, it's unbelievable to know that it's, you know, you're finally here after so many pictures and videos, you know.
Yeah.
This is it, and it's like unbelievable. It's worth it.
Is it the same as YouTube?
No.
Way better. Way better.
My legs say no.
I was hoping to hike more. That's like, you know, but it's okay.
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty tiring. But the view from the other side of the tower, where it just goes on as far as you can see, that's impressive.
Right. Right.
I think students should definitely do this. It's very eye-opening. You get to see how other people live. It's completely different from the American way, and I enjoyed myself.
I think it's more of an immersion program coming here. Like I've done it before, gone to other places, and you definitely get a different cultural experience here.
So what advice would you give to people who are thinking about coming on this program?
Pack light.
Pack very light. Because you're going to take a lot of stuff back.
You just have
Good
to.
stuff.
You just have to remember that you're coming to a different country, and they're not going to cater to you. You just have to be very versatile and kind of change your ways.
Flexible, open-minded.
And Europe's really packed, but not like Beijing. And I feel that the U.S. has a lot of European tendencies. Like it's a lot more relatable than coming here. And we're on the other side of the world entirely, and it feels that way here. Mm-hmm. So,
What's the one piece of advice you give people who are thinking about coming on this program?
Learn how to speak Chinese a little bit.
Have an open
Just
mind.
enough to get by.
You don't really need Chinese, in my opinion. I just think you need to come with an open mind, ready to learn. That's the advice I have.
And pack lighter.
Pack lights, yes, definitely.
Very light. But hey, warm.
And pack warm as well, yes. If you're coming this time, pack warm.